The project is really benefits from a very clean ore. You know, it's very simple mineralogy at both Box and Athona, simple gold mineralization with free milling gold. Now, the gold is associated with quartz veining and some sulfide, but the sulfide contents are really low, around 0.2, 0.3%. There's no deleterious elements, so a very nice, clean mineralization to work with. There's been extensive testing going back years, so there's a really vast repository of data to look at these different ways to process the ore. We know from the historical mining, they report a 96% recovery. And over all these studies, there's really been nothing identified there where there's significant metallurgical or environmental hindrances associated with processing this mineralization. This flow sheet really rests on the most recent test work that was done in 2015 by Fortune Bay, which showed that flotation is not required as part of the circuit, and gold recoveries can be improved from where they were around 90% previously to around 95% through a more whole ore leach and emitting flotation from the flow sheet. So really 4 main stages to the flow sheet here. The crushing circuit, it's a 3-stage crushing process going on to a gravity circuit where they'll mill the ore through a ball mill, gravity concentrate, and taking those gravity tails, putting them through intensive leaching, and that leach solution pregnant with gold going through the electrowinning and doré production. Then also a really standard leach carbon in pulp circuit. The gold not pulled out through gravity will go through the circuit, cyanide leach followed by carbon in pulp. That's a very standard industry process, and followed by the acid wash elution, and finally through to doré production. So around 24.5% of the gold coming out through gravity, 70.8 through the leach CRP process, giving us a total gold extraction or recovery of 95.3%. That lining up quite closely to what was reported historically from Box, as well as nice increase from what we've seen in previous studies where recoveries were estimated around 90%, where they used the flotation and Merrill-Crowe processes. Overall, if you look at the chart on the bottom left here, a total of 835,000 ounces of gold recovered over life of mine, that averaging out to around 100,000 ounces per annum, and in the first 4 years producing around 122,000 ounces per annum. So through the mining of those higher grades, being able to bring more of that gold forward in production, which has a really positive impact on the NPV.